Welcome to our part 3 of this reading from the book of URIAH Smith, 1897 Thoughts on Daniel Revelation. Our Father in heaven, holy indeed is your name, and you are worshipped in spirit and truth. May your mercy and grace continue to flow in our hearts, only through your Son, Jesus Christ. The one character which ever appears the same in all these scenes, whose history is the leading theme through all the prophecy, is the Church of God. The other characters are her persecutors and are introduced simply because they are such. And here, as an introductory inquiry, we raise the question, who or what is it that persecutes the true church? It is a false or apostate church. What is it that is ever wearing against true religion? It is a false and counterfeit religion. Whoever heard of the civil power merely of any nation persecuting the people of God? Governments may war against other governments to avenge some wrong, real or imaginary, or to acquire territory and extend their power, as nations have often warred against the Jews. But governments do not persecute, mark the word, do not persecute people on account of their religion unless under the control of some opposite and hostile system of religion. But the powers introduced in this prophecy, the dragon, the leopard beast, and the two-horned beast, are all persecuting powers. They are actuated by rage and enmity against the people in Church of God. And this fact is of itself sufficiently conclusive evidence that in each of these powers, the ecclesiastical or religious element is the controlling power. Take the dragon. What does it symbolize? The Roman Empire is the undeniable answer. But this is not enough. No one would be satisfied with this answer and no more. It must be more definite. We then add the Roman Empire in its pagan form, to which all must also agree. But just as soon as we say pagan, we introduce a religious element. For paganism is one of the hugest systems of counterfeit religion that Satan ever devised. The dragon then is as so far an ecclesiastical power that the very characteristics by which it is distinguished is a false system of religion. And what made the dragon persecute the Church of Christ? It was because Christianity was prevailing against paganism, sweeping away its superstition, overturning its idols, and dismantling its temples. The religious element of that power was touched, and persecution was the result. We now come to the leopard beast of chapter 18. What does that symbolize? The answer still is the Roman Empire. But the dragon symbolized the Roman Empire. And why does not the same symbol represent it still? There has been a change in the religious character of the empire. And this beast symbolizes Rome in its professedly Christian form. And it's this change of religion, and this alone, which makes a change in the symbol necessary. This beast differs from the dragon only in that he presents a different religious aspect. Hence, it would be altogether wrong to affirm that it denotes simply the Roman civil power. To this beast, the dragon gives his seat, his power, and great authority. By what power was pagan Rome succeeded? We all know that it was by papal Rome. It matters not to our present purpose when or by what means this change was effective. The great fact is apparent, and it is acknowledged by all that the next great phase of the Roman Empire after its pagan form was its papal. It would not be correct, therefore, to say that pagan Rome gave its seat and power to a form of government merely civil, having no religious element whatever. No stretch of the imagination can conceive of such a transaction, but two phases of empire are here recognized. And in the prophecy, Rome is pagan until Rome is papal. The statement that the dragon gave to the power beast his seat and power, it is further evidence that the dragon of Revelation 12:3 is not a symbol of Satan personally, for Satan has not abdicated in favor of any other malevolent being, and he has not given up his seat to any earthly power. But it may be said that it takes the leopard beast and two-horned beast together to constitute the papacy. And hence it is to these that the dragon gives his power, seat, great authority. But the prophecy does not say so. It is the leopard beast alone with which the dragon has to do. It is to that beast alone that it gives his power, seat, and great authority. It is that beast that has a head that is wounded in death, which is afterward healed. That beast that the whole world wonders after, that beast that receives a mouth speaking blasphemies, and that wears out the saints for 1,260 years, and all this before the succeeding power, the two-horned beast, comes upon the stage of action at all. The leopard beast alone, therefore, symbolizes the Roman Empire in its papal form, the controlling influence being ecclesiastical. May God our Father and his only begotten Son bless you and be gracious to you. Amen.